track are you going to?
I like to be a project manager.
Project management? And your LC?
LCE.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome. So, welcome to Higher Ed Interview Day. So for this interview, we're going to be asking you a series of questions, and around the last 5 minutes, there's going to be a tech-based question. You have a laptop here in case you need to use it. And I guess we'll be typing up notes, so please don't mind us.
All right.
And other than that, we'll go ahead and get started. So first question is, tell me what you were doing before Europe, how you heard about the program, and why it is that you decided to join.
Okay. So before Europe, I was working with youth, 5 through 13, through this Park and Rec program. I was the leader of a summer camp.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was basically I taught kids how to play the sport of the day, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, soccer, and I stressed the importance of teamwork and why it's always important to be a team player. I heard of Vera through a family member who was she was actually too old to join, but she told me about the program, and I applied because I wanted to further my knowledge in the tech world.
Awesome, thank you.
So what makes you stand out amongst your peers in the workplace?
What makes me stand out is I'm able to make people feel comfortable in any environment that I'm in, and it doesn't matter the age group. I have the ability just to make everyone relax and be themselves, and just have the easygoing environment. My willingness and eagerness to learn, as far as like in the tech world, I'm always I'll be willing to always to learn more about the evolving tech world.
So, thank you for mentioning that. You just mentioned tech. Why do you want to work in tech?
The reason why I want to work in tech is it's the future first and foremost, and it's always evolving. And what I would really like to do is really bring in my passion for tech and my passion for working with youth together.
Mm-hmm.
So the youth is also the future. So I want them to know the accessibility that they have to get into the tech world, and let them know that there are other ways than college to get into the tech world, and it's easy to learn. So I just want to bring that awareness to the youth about tech.
So I just want to take on this question a little bit more. Is there anything specific about tech that you like or that would want you, anything specific about tech that you want to be working in?
There's not one particular thing. I'm a little interested with the web development. That was interesting. A little challenging, but it's very interesting. I also love video games.
Mm-hmm.
I will eventually like to learn how to make my own video game or computer game. But there's a lot of different things, or even a mobile game would be something that would interest me as well. So I just like learning a lot about the different ways technology is, just the different things. So there's no necessarily one particular thing. This is more so working with youth, really. That's really what I would like to really do, and just get them involved in the tech world.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so tell me about a time when you felt you were going to fail and how you worked hard to succeed.
So actually, early on in my Europe program, I actually thought I was going to fail. I didn't think I was going to last very long because I earned what they call infractions. I earned quite a bit really early on, so that discouraged me and brought my confidence down. But what got me through it was having a growth mindset and accepting that, okay, this is a challenge, I need help, and I asked for help, and that's just doing that little thing change my my time here dramatically. Yeah, so just before the program, I was afraid to ask questions, so I stepped out of my comfort zone. I asked for help. Asked my coaches. I'm like, I need help. I wanna make something out of this program, and I need to know the proper way of doing that. And I listened and I applied what was told to me.
Awesome, thank you. So you've had a chance to review the different internship descriptions available, right?
Yes.
So explain to me what would make you a strong candidate for the technical position that you decided to choose from the different ones available.
My ability my eagerness to learn, and sorry, one second.
Which one of those was it, by the way, that you?
I'm sorry?
Which one of the job description was it that you were most interested in pursuing?
It was under the project the junior management position. I feel like I would be qualified for that because my eagerness to learn, and I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong and get the help that I need. I feel like that's something that most people struggle with, is accepting the fact that they don't know something. So just being able to ask questions, and I'm a quick learner, and I like working with people and like organizing different events and stuff like that. So that's why I feel like I would be qualified for this position.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so as we approach key release dates and project deadlines, things get pretty hectic around here, as you can see. We're all shuffling papers.
Yep.
So how do you manage these high pressure and stressful situations?
What I do, I like to prioritize all my tasks. So I'll write down all my tasks on a sheet of paper, and I just go through, okay, so what's the most important and what is going to take the most time? And then that is the first thing on the priority list. So I go by the importance and how much time it's going to take, and then I go from there. So working on the task that's going to take the least amount of time, that will be my last task to take care of.
Okay, so I'm going to switch gears a little bit here. For this next question, it's going to be a scenario-based question.
Okay.
And I'm just going to kind of pitch a scenario to you, and you can just walk me through how you would go about solving that scenario. So, since we're in the tech lab,
Okay.
tech room, imagine you were asked to organize a room with a lot of tech equipment. What tools and processes would you use to keep track of what's there and what gets taken out?
So I keep everything separated. So I have wires here, or let's say routers or switches over here. I try to keep everything separated so I won't get everything intertwined or mixed up. Especially with wires, I just try to keep it as organized as possible. If I'm having trouble with just mentally memorizing everything, I'll just make a little sticky note and write it on the equipment, so that way I can just keep track that way, so nothing gets mixed up.
So imagine you were in this specific room right here.
Okay.
And you were, like I asked you, hey, one day, can you mind helping me organize this room? How would you go about organizing this room for maximum effectiveness?
Oh, okay. Well, first, like this box right here, it doesn't really have labeling on it. So first thing would be figuring out what those wires are, where they belong, and making sure that they all belong together, and label the box. And basically just put labeling on everything. I feel like that is the most effective way of keeping yourself in track and knowing what is what.
Thank you.
Do we have time for one more question?
Let's see. Yeah.
Okay, so what is your career goal immediately after you're up?
My career goal immediately after Europe would be working for or starting a program within a company company to have student outreach. I would like to like talk to different high schools about the opportunities in the tech world and how to get involved. And I would like to eventually have it to where high schools will come to the company and like they can have a field trip there and like really get to see like what it is, how it is in a tech company, and what the everyday looks like, what the day-to-day looks like, and they can sit down and network with different employees or executives there, and so they can ask them personally. And, yeah.
So how would you develop that in 3 to 5 years after graduation?
So just letting my managers know what my intentions are, because I just want to. I'm all about the future, so that's all I think about. So I feel like student outreach is a great way to for the future of any company. So just implementing that, and if my manager is okay with that, I would go to different high schools myself and reach out to myself and just come talk to their students, and then eventually set up field trips to the site.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we can switch here. So for this last question here, it's a tech-based question, and like I said, I'm actually just gonna